Oh, hi. I was doing ESO before this. Bit of focus farming, maybe a chance of core.
Everything in orders, operator? Is that a pun? Hmm. I will attempt to bypass this fault.
I mean, we are also technically in Ordis, I guess, if you count the ship as Ordis. Now, hopefully my chat works, because YouTube makes a unique URL for every chat window, which means I can't just like pop one URL into OBS as a doc and do that. No, it has to be changed every time, or at least maybe it has to be. Might be per stream, actually. Yeah, chat window does work. Also, I'm gonna open up Restream chat just to like see if it actually still works, despite us not going through Restream anymore. Yeah, what I'm doing now is I've done my test drive with Gauss and ESO, and have an idea of what build I want to do. The thing is that config A is my general build. Config B I've done for a speed blender, I think is what it's called. Which leaves config C to change, but I'm using this for Deimos stuff, so I now have to find a replacement for my Cambion drift loadout. Hmm. I mean, I guess I can just throw down Mesa. Mesa wouldn't be too bad. I know I originally used Oberon, but maybe Revenant? Nah, not Revenant. Ideally, I want Fire or Corrosive. Armor strip stuff. A lot of the units on Deimos are in the Cambion Drift are immune to Viral, which really nukes their damage to them. Which is why it's harder than the levels let on, because you can't kill stuff that fast. Well, there's Ember. Never liked the look of Ember, though. Leaning towards Mesa, honestly. Okay, looks like this is her build. I don't need to really touch this then. Uh, I mean, I guess the Cedo, just because the Cedo's good, but maybe not. Cool, you'll get like 20 sets of them, like the regular Oberon, eventually. I like Oberon, really do. But I've noticed I don't use him too much lately, because he's one of those Warframes that's better in a stationary role rather than mobile. I guess he can still be used mobile. He's not. He's quick to set up shop, is I guess what I'm getting at. He does. He places down stuff. Like, hmm. I'm not. Words are eluding me. Not doing good with words right now. Oberon can put out enough damage to kill things on a regular star chart, what you'll be dealing with for maybe a month or two. So he's fine in that regard. Good, or really, he's good in that regard. However, that damage isn't quite enough for, I guess, where I'm at. I have to move to a build where I don't have to. There, I can mess with this loadout all I want. Alright, so it's got Smite. Smite's okay. It does. He only deals rad damage with his abilities, which I know you aren't that familiar with status effects, but radiation status effect is confusion. So, and how it's done mechanically is that they're just changed to a neutral faction that's hostile with everything. So, as soon as you get a rad proc on them, they will fight whoever is closest to them, whether that be a former ally or you still. So all of his stuff does rad damage. Or all of his offensive stuff does rad damage. So his first thing is it's a guaranteed rad impact proc on the initial target, and then it shoots out. You can see like the little wisps, or what it calls orbs, I think, that shoot out of the initial target to and home in on the other guys. Those the damage they deal is based on the max health of the first target you hit. So if you want this to do a lot of damage, you either want to cast it on a lone target, so all the orbs just home back in on the first guy, or do it on one with very high health, so it'll end up eviscerating the weaker guys around him. Other than that, I guess it might also have a force knockdown. It's very single targety, not very good at clearing groups. And rad damage is really only useful against alloy armor, which is what bosses use who are like immune to status effects, so you can use it every now and again, but it's not going to be a bread and butter ability. Hollow ground is bread and butter, though. Yeah, you just make a field of grass, and it does rad damage to anything standing on it, but any allies on it are immune to status effects, which is really nice. They don't really tell you that. There's a lot of nuance to this they don't tell you. If you get your range up to like 235%, you can get to be a 360-degree field. Otherwise, it's like a cone in front of you in which the field of grass is made, but if you get your range up high enough, it becomes a full circle around you, which is really nice. And this, I mean, the damage should work where you're at to like kill things, that is, but pretty soon you're going to find that it's not enough to kill things, but it still does rad procs, and it ticks every half second. So they're kind of guaranteed to get a rad proc if they enter your field of grass, which means they'll start fighting amongst themselves. So that's what's useful again in defense. So you pop this, and instead of fighting the objective, they fight each other, unless there's one of them left, in which case they go for you or the objective, whoever's closer. And yeah, that's also why he's not too good in mobile situations, because he can't put out enough DPS to clear groups as he dashes through. But he's not like Valbon, where he takes a while to set up shop. You just pop your 2 and you've already set up shop. Okay, I'm not sure why you had us imagine that. Renewal, though, renewal is for a completely different role if you want to play healer. This is just an aura. It costs energy per second to maintain, and it increases the cost per second if it's actually healing someone or something. A lot of stats listed on this. A lot of different things. So there's initial burst heal, whoever's inside the initial radius. Thing is, I haven't been to IKEA, so I don't quite know what the shark plushies look like. I can imagine a shark plushie. A violent tornado filled with nothing but shark plushies. I'm not sure what to make of that. Right, so renewals, heal per second. If someone with the renewal buff... Oh, sorry. I should actually cover how you get the renewal buff first before I cover that synergy. Is that as soon as they enter the radius for your renewal, they have it. They have it until you toggle it off. If your radius is 10 meters, they walk to 10 meters of you, they get the renewal buff. If they're 100 meters out, they still have the renewal buff. They're still going to get healed by you. You're still going to get all the extra effects until you toggle it off. So they only need to enter the radius once to get the healing. The burst healing is, of course, is only for those that are there right at the start. Oh. Okay. Smashing something more adorable. That's generally how plushies go. They tend to be cute things. Cute, fluffy things you'd like to hug. This does increase bleed out time, or it can. And then if they have a renewal buff on them and they walk on your field of grass, then they also get extra armor, which will of course reduce their health damage. And that extra armor will stay on them until you toggle the renewal buff off, which point it then lasts for like 36.6 seconds for me. And there's Reckoning. This is what we're going to use to kill everything, honestly, while you're on the go. It lifts stuff up, and then you slam them down, and it causes blind. Like, those orbs that spawn on the enemies to lift them up and smash them down do cause blind in a small radius. Okay, 9.4 is actually not that small, but it's not large either. It does a lot of rad damage, and increases their chance of dropping health orbs. And if you cast this on them while they're standing on top of your field of grass, it also permanently removes a third of their armor. And that stacks, so you can actually completely remove all of their armor in like 4 casts. So, at low level, you can use Reckoning and Smite, and even Hollow Ground maybe, to kill things. Renewal to be a healer. At high level, you're just causing rad procs and stripping armor. And still healing things. But yeah, Oberon parts drop from Eximus units, and you're going to be killing those guys by the hundreds, by the thousands, by the all the time, because they're just an enemy type that spawns, so you're going to have a lot of Oberon sets eventually. Whether you get Oberon Prime or not is up to you. You'll have to buy that because it's vaulted, but I mean, from other players, you could also buy it from the marketplace, in which case you'll get ripped off, but it still lives there. Okay. Now I must see. That is surprisingly close to what I imagined. It's a bit of a derpy Sharknado, though. So yeah, I just explained Oberon. Now you know what to do. Mostly, I guess. Might have missed something. Hey, what was Oberon's passive? Oh. Okay. Just your pets are more durable. Everybody's pets are more durable. Okay. Alright, that's like 14 minutes, I guess, of explaining something. Than imagining a Sharknado. Alright, so now that this is no longer the Cambion Drift config, it's going to be changed into a Focus config. Which means oh boy. Oh boy. It's already pretty close to what I think I'll end up as. I'm not sure if I could really refine this any further. I mean, maybe if I drop some duration... Oh, that's a lot of duration dropped. Okay, let's just take everything out. Start from scratch and get some of the easy things I know I want and or need. Want that, and rush, so we have all the sprint speed. Actually more sprint speed I can get, but whatever. Very next to slots. Prime Flow would be nice, but I guess if I need the slot, that's something I can drop, because I do need Streamline. Rather, I want Streamline. That way I can redline and kinetic plating right at the start. From here, I'd like to have like 200 range, 150 strength, like 200 duration, but honestly, I don't think I can get that. I think the 226, 199, and 119 is probably as close as I'm going to get unless I decide to like scrap Rush for something else. Can I though? Wow. Must have been a very loud sound. Yeah, prime continuity, I guess. Uh, yeah, I don't think I can really go that high on range. Yeah, it's as far as I can go without using overextended, which will decrease strength. uh, yeah, this is tough. I mean, without using negatives. If I use negatives, it's going to get a little tricky with the balancing act. So that's 150 right there. That's cool. There's 179, 130, 175, 154. No negatives. Alright, I got all three. Okay. Alright. What else could I want? The Blind Rage gives me a lot of strength, but that's minus efficiency. And it's like a huge minus efficiency. Like really big, and we need like 2 slots to overcome that. Or at least one. Yeah, at least 2 slots. Because I can completely counteract that with fleeting expertise, but that also reduces duration. So then I have to counterbalance that, and like the best duration buff is like narrow-minded, which also reduces range. And then to counteract that, I mean, I could throw on a bunch of range mobs to get close to 100, or I could throw on overextended, which reduces strength. And then I have strength that, as I was saying, reduces efficiency, but there's also transient fortitude that reduces duration. Like, they're great bonuses, but I have to accept the negative. Also, I'm seeing a restream app is not working at all because we aren't using restream. I was hoping it would, because then I wouldn't have to like deal with YouTube making a unique URL for every single chat window. I'm guessing by tomorrow when I open up OBS again, this chat doc is not going to work. And I have to fix it again. Not sure how to automate that yet. But I'll put up with it if it means we have a stable connection all the time. I mean, seriously, we really aren't going below 4K. It's like way better than Restream. And I didn't really get people on Twitch or DLive anyways, especially not DLive. Holy crap, I got nobody there. Twitch was every once in a blue moon, though. There were some weird people. Weird people. I mean, if I drop Rush for something else, I guess maybe.
Foundry items can be claimed,
Oh,
operator.
nice, Mac Prime's done. But I'm currently subsuming Nyx, so I can't get Mac Prime. I was made aware of it when it was new, so I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll make an account and maybe I'll be able to ride with its coattails up. I didn't really jump off on that platform, as you can tell right now, but I haven't kept up with it either, so I don't know what's up with DLive. I just know Twitch seems like a normal place, but from what I've experienced, it it gets very hedonistic. I don't know. It's very weird. Guess I could try. Oh, I can fit that. Wow, that's actually a lot of the wrong polarities. And reduce sprint speed too, which I don't know how big of an issue that'll be. What can I do in turn? I do corrosive projection, which would be nice. Then I'd lose all of my base sprint speed, which is like, eh. Energy siphon? That could help, but then I'd want coaction drift, and I don't want to do that just yet. Speed holster, redline's got that covered. I like Gauss. It's really hard to get Gauss, or I guess it's a lot of effort to get Gauss, but I like Gauss. He's very powerful. He's very fast. Again, the duration's not quite where I want it to be. But range is alright. Strength has met the quota. So if I sacrifice energy, then maybe. Oh, I already have Alchemy Message. Oh. Wait. Wait, there's one more thing. One more thing for duration. Constitution. There we are, 207%. Oh, that negative energy, though. That is... Well, not negative energy. That base energy is just... Ew. 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 So, like, a bunch of Warframes will finish today. I can't really... I have Nova, so I can free up a slot, like, tomorrow. Same with Mag would be the day after, unless I swap the order. Because I prefer Mag over Nova, for sure. But I'd need to buy a slot for Equinox and Hydroid. Valkyrie, those got a slot. Yeah, all my Warframe slots are filled up. But because I have Valkyrie, I can just subsume her to the Helminth, subsume Nova to the Helminth, and then subsume Mag to the Helminth. That's 3 slots for their respective primes, so it leaves just Hydroid Prime and Equinox regular. So I guess I'll take them out then. Oh, actually, I think I'll give Equinox regular slot to Hydroid Prime when I'm done training her. Because she'll get subsumed as well. This is one of the problems with having a lot of Warframes done at the same time. Because
Disgusting, is it not, operator?
it takes 24 hours to subsume a Warframe.
Cleaning this room, but
And yeah, I just started subsuming next, so it's like 4 or 5 days until
necessary evil.
20 hours and 55 minutes until Nyx is done, and then I can subsume another Warframe and free up a slot. Actually, are you fully fed? You are not.
A strange biological archive. I cannot explain it properly, as you know,
Yeah, but it's very useful here.
recommends leaving at once and welding the door shut.
And there's Hydroid Prime. Okay. Some wild stuff. Orphics, we good. Oh, not those. Now, normally if you feed it other... Oh, nope, not quite yet. I guess I'll feed it car rides then. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's why you shouldn't sell your warframes. Because then you'll have to, like, farm them out and make them again. That... Because what... Right, so... I guess I can show it to you with Gauss a little bit. Not like in action, because I'd have to go into a mission, but like, I got Thermal Sunder here, and then on config B, I have Firewalker. That's what the Helminth does. I fed it Neza a while ago. Now I have Firewalker that can put on other warframes. So you can do things like... I'll do it with this loadout then. Like with Excalibur, and how his radio blind is pretty bad. I replaced that with Fire Blast, remember? Which knocks them down and strips their armor. So it's not so much about damage, but I guess you could inflict damage with it too, maybe. So yeah, hold on to your warframes, basically. At least the regular ones. Oh wait. Styling. Not that, not that. Here. Regalia. Exigil. Oh, wow, that's a while ago. I gotta be using Assassin. Assassin. I'll see how the lower energy count works. I'm used to having prime flow on everything. And now, like, 30 minutes in, we go back to another Sanctuary Onslaught. We test how this build works. Not too slow. I mean, Gauss wasn't that slow to begin with, but, like, not that fast either. Wait. I have a feeling the prime flow actually increased the base amount of energy I have. I pay attention to that. Because prime flow I had 105 base energy. So. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, without the streamline, getting a red line going depends a lot on luck. Whether I get an energy orb and it procs Arcing Energize, which is 2 counts I have to work on. Whether the energy orb drops in the first place, and then whether I actually get the 60% chance, which is pretty high, honestly. Yeah, that's why I want range, so that way I can like cover an entire map. Really? Oh, that's an animation issue. Wait, how big is the... How big is my Maka Rush explosion? Holy crap. Yeah, I think I might put up with having slightly less duration. You can also like tweak with the negatives and see if I can get things to everything positive. It's possible. I did it with config A, but it's like it costs a lot. It's tricky balancing. Oh my god. Either I get started with slightly less energy, or like I'll have to test this out with Prime Flow, honestly. I want strength so that Thermal Sunder can actually kill on its own. I don't have to combo it so I can use less energy. Other thing is that Redline's buffs are like contingent upon duration instead of strength, so pretty big deal to get. Oh no, Arcane Energize. Alright. Like 100, 105 energy, something like that. Yeah, I'll pop down Prime Flow. It really is better. I'm leaving at 8. I will tell them that. I will stay and help for 8. Alright. Give him a thank you. Oh my god, it's not enough. They start me with like 3 energy less than I need to activate both buffs. God, that is... Fuck. Oh no. That's a rip.
Let's go on the offensive.
Oh my god, yeah, I got so little energy. This map is not great. It's alright, you can make it work. It has some nice spots, but like, it's big. It's big. They fit together tightly. That's nice, but like, it's also big so they can spawn far away. Like, I can probably cover half of the map, or maybe a quarter if we're counting vertical elevation. Isn't all elevation vertical? Well, if we're counting elevation, then I can probably cover a quarter of the map with one Thermal Sunder. Where is my energy? Give me orbs. I require sustenance. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I prefer Prime Flow, because then when there's a drought of energy orbs, I still have energy to spare until the drought ends. Just killed the guy by running by him. Oh, not too far. Yeah, B plus because of the 2 rolls of bad luck. I'm going to do Thermal Sunder. I won't get much. Ah, yeah. That's not much. I think I'll scrap. I might additionally scrap Streamline. I'll have to do a run with Prime Flow to see if it actually increases the base amount by just enough, so I can cast both buffs at the start. If I still can't with Prime Flow, then like Streamline's not really worth it. I mean, anyways. Oh my god, yeah, I really need Prime Flow. This is actually hard to fucking maintain. Momentum. Plus, with the giant toxin clouds I'm running through, I might want quick thinking later. End up doing Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Also, once I have Korra, I have little to no reason to be running regular Sanctuary Onslaught. It's less affinity after all. Oh, okay.
Do you think me as sadist that I enjoy this suffering? Irrelevant. Focus on your task.
And Exhibit C, that's Maris is an asshole. I don't like this map. Yeah, that wastes some of our precious focus time. It's already almost over. Yeah, like half of what I got in other zones. That's not just the map being bad, that's just fucking hosts leaving. Don't be that. You know, at least your hosts don't leave until everybody else has. At least in Sanctuary Onslaught, I don't care about other stuff. It really fucks with Sanctuary Onslaught. Now poop that out. And pop that. Not really much else. Really not much else for me to do here. I mean, there is a bit more map, I think, for me to go around, but, like, fuck, I don't care. No, you might have still.
Data conduit is open. Our experiment leads to a new zone.
Oh, I haven't seen this map in a while. This is a boss arena. First time seeing it in Sanctuary Onslaught, I think. Alright, and then pop out that. Yeah, 6K again. Oh, we're on zone 6. Cool. Oh, and I'm host. Oh, fantastic. That means we don't bail until I say so, or rather they can bail, but I won't. It won't really affect me. Yeah, the lack of energy is a real issue with my thermal sundering. They're just not spawning, or are these guys actually doing their job? Can't tell. I think it's a mixture of both. They don't seem to be spawning, and these guys probably aren't comparing to me on DPS. Yeah, I'm doing 87% of the damage. This build even feels so far for me. I think I was doing better with my general. It's a primed foe.
Enter the conduit now.
I'm now thinking like around 150 range. It does mean I have to put up more circles than 200, sure, to cover the map, but like if I can get more strength out of that, that would be great. More strength, more duration, more everything of real value, I guess. See, 10k. Better map. Better energy. I mean, I still am gaining affinity from killing these guys, just at a much slower rate. Sorry, affinity and getting focus. Self-explain what focus is to Schliff, and he doesn't really need to know either. What's it, like strength, range, and duration are all useful to thermal sunder. And obviously efficiency is useful to everything at all times. I keep forgetting to do Mach Rush. Mach Rush doesn't actually... Duration doesn't affect it too much. There we are with the S rank. That'll make it. Okay, and right off the edge, because it's open corpus map. I gotta reconfig. I'd say yes, but like I'm doing 90% of the damage. This is a pretty small map, huh? Oh yeah, 23k, that's pretty damn good for SO. At least pretty good for me in SO. Yeah, control disconnection. Okay, that'll be the last red line I need to do for this whole zone and for this whole run. And then we pop down here, and then we poop that out, and then a heat sunder. And then another heat sunder here, and a cold sunder.
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
Yeah, see. Let's get us more.
Hunter, you are running out of time. Enter the data conduit.
74%. Who was the guy that was actually caught up? It's Sentinel. Rhino with a Dragoon. Huh.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Actually, am I at the daily focus cap? No, I have like a 1 run left in me. Alright. Oh, man. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Let me have another 80k. And I can't quite get that, but alright. Now Naramon's active, so I lose damage. I'll gain affinity, which I think is a good thing. There's Prime Flow. I'll try this out. Try this out. I need to do another test run. Matter gave me 25% damage, which, yeah, as long as I was getting overkill, it's fine to lose that, but if I wasn't... Ugh. Now there is something I have to reply to. Over yonder. Oh, dang it. Like 5. Okay. Yeah, the streamline's pointless. That frees up a good mod slot, though. The Constitution there, I guess. Or something else with strength. I don't know. Or I could do Blind Rage and Fleeting Expertise to balance it out. And then I'd have to do I don't know what with duration. I'm not sure how range would go either. I can kind of feel the loss in damage, though. Not gonna lie. Working with Madurai for, like, the entire time I've been playing, really.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
Yeah, I guess it's not necessary to kill things, but it does let me kill a bit faster. Although, I guess the question is if the 25% was additive or multiplicative. So if it's multiplicative, that's pretty big. If it's additive, then it's not that much. There we are. Alright. Magnetic planes, so I get a little bit of energy. I can energize like immediately, apparently. And start popping thermal sunders as soon as I'm able to. I can even try out the Mach Rush augment. I don't like this map for Sanctuary Onslaught, that is. It's way too big.
learn from the skirmish.
Our new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone. Do not weep for these creatures. They are immortal. They can and have faced 1 billion deaths. You, however, do not enjoy the protections of synthesis. For you, failure has real life.
What the hell is everything? That's fucking why the host was a bitch. Zone 3. This guy quit after 2 zones. We've now lost all of the focus gains we're going to get. 925 instead of like what, 6,000? 8,000? Maybe 10k? Probably not on this map though, it's kind of large. Not as bad as the one before, but like, it's kind of bad. Oh, good fucking go. There's a parasite too. I was expecting more from this host, given that he actually decided to wait for other people to hop in. No. No. Guy's a bitch. Oh my god, there's another fucking parasite charger up here somewhere. God damn it, I will kill you all. You will not sap my energy anymore. Oh, yes. I want to get the barrel down a hallway full of guys. E+, because fuck that host.
Go now.
Alright. Oh, I activated red line. Oh, whatever. This map's kind of small. Hard to navigate though. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. And we have another fucking parasite chart who's dead. Good, good, good. But I have like... Oh, well, they're just under. At least I got Ace under in. Alright, fantastic. 8k. Mouse with bad energy. The infested might be nice to fight because they really do tend to bunch up because they have to be melee fighters, but like their Xmas units just drain your energy and it's like fuck, I can't cast anything. Yeah, there's an S rank.
is open. Our star moves to a new zone.
Ah, this map's kind of eh.
Experiment torture. Lab
Oh, hey, I'm host.
pain. Yet their
Cool, because I noticed these guys aren't really following.
lessons learned today save lives in the future. Then the ends justify my means.
Not the ends justify the means, but the ends justify my means. Yeah, Mesa left. Of course the Mesa left. Actually, of course the Mesa that wasn't really doing Mesa things. Oh my god. Almost out, and like, hardly... Oh, 4K already. Cool. That's actually pretty nice. We're having no thermal sunders and like nothing. Aside from this, we really aren't getting good spawns. Like, really. They're all down here, just shambling about. Custom Melee is quiet. Like, they're alert, so you can't stealth kill them, but like, fuck, they aren't really doing anything of importance. It's like, why are they being so passive, though? Should be burning alive.
Enter the conduit.
Hmm. Wait, where am I? Oh, the Hildren's not really following. Alright. Can't say I really recognize this map. Yeah, it's just me. Alright. We're in half K, so at least half the affinity I'm getting each round is from myself. Alright. Really does bug me though. They aren't like coming after me more aggressively. I have to search out for them. Jeez. I think I should bring a sentinel. You know what? Yeah. I'll go back to Death Cube. Go back to Death Cube and I'll take the silencer off. It should help. Yeah, because 76 is not good. Not good at all. B+, what the fuck?
Data conduit. Proceed immediately.
That was way worse than that. Yeah, Gauss is pretty good. And again, because I guess I'm technically silent, so they aren't really, like, coming at me. The numbers that they're supposed to. Oh, that was a good arcane energize. Oh yeah, efficiency's going back up. 10k by myself. Yeah, it's good map, good enemy type, I guess. Okay, maybe not good enemy type. They still aren't really noticing me. Well, it's too late anyways. No, too much energy. Did not watch my energy consumption. I have to hope for another orb. Like that. Alright. Oh, 54%? That's not good. It was rising and now it's lowered. Oh boy. Oh boy. Must be that there's a lot of guys out here. Oh man. Rough. On A still? Even with efficiency this bad?
Proceed immediately.
Alright. The gate makes more sound than I do. What the fuck? I just have a rough idea of where I want to put my four thermal thunder spots. Should maximize the spread of pain. Almost 10k. Alright, doing okay. Oh boy, Earthline's almost done and I haven't actually... Oh gosh. Oh boy. Yeah, I didn't really manage that properly, did I? There we are. Need to intermix ice with heat. Heat does a lot more damage than ice, but, you know. Drains battery unlike ice, which builds it. Does damage either way, so... Just always put down some heat ones later. Oh, not enough energy. Well, I'm probably also getting sapped by a goddamn Aximist. Fuck. Alright, that's 8 zones. 8 plus.
Our experiment moves to a new zone.
Oh, great. Oh, that actually is pretty good, especially for solo, I'd say. They still don't know where the fuck I am. How? I'm killing them by the hundreds. How?
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Well, I can't check how much more DPS it did than the other guys because they left, but 1,697 kills. Half of those were worth a melee weapon. The other half was a Song of Ice and Fire. Okay. So Streamline's gonna go. Oh, I can't fit Constitution. No. Well, I'll slap Rush back up top. And then... yeah, I'm gonna have to start from scratch then. Or almost scratch. I know Prime Continuity, I know Prime Flow. Aside from that, I'll see what I can do with Blind Rage. So that puts me at 200% strength, like, immediately. And then we want Fleeting Expertise. Let me see efficiency back up to normal. Yeah, I remember I did download Streamlabs, but like it wasn't as easy to use as OBS, I think, at least for me. I don't know, I felt like it's been so long I don't actually remember what the issue was that I had with it, but I had an issue with it. Anywho, strength is up. Now I need to get duration up. Which means narrow-minded.
Radiation is a riot.
Now I need to get range up, which is which means like overextended, which puts my strength back down by like 60, which is like ugh. This is the deal with negatives. I only have 2 slots left. Whew. Whew. Whoom's going to intensify, that's for sure. The other one, I guess to stretch. Puts me at 69 on both. Alright. Alright, so that's like 194, 105, 169, 169. Which seems okay. I feel like I might be able to do better if I go with Transient Fortitude, because that's like less of a minus. Less of a positive too, but also less of a minus because I can scrap Fleeting Expertise, which gets me very close to where I was before in Config A. It's actually very close indeed. Oh. Oh. Like 1 point off from being able to throw down Intensify on A. Okay. I don't know if I want to Forma again, though. That kind of constricts what I can use at this point. Okay. Means I can then throw down like an Augur Reach. Be at... alright. Okay. Alright. So 20.28 versus 23.88. It's like 3.5 meters radius. Kind of feel the difference, but numerically it doesn't actually seem too big. Let's see, 2235 on the damage versus 1875. Oh boy. Oh boy, what about Mach Rush? Mach Rush does 1,000. Neatly enough. And now it deals 1,192. Oh. Oh, this is... Ew. It's just ew. This is honestly just config A with, like, quick thinking exchange for Intensify. Okay. I'll just exit and re-enter, so that way it comes the base thing for comparisons. So it'll show me the changes, like what goes up and down there on the left. That way I can actually like do the blind rage config again and see what's different. I already know what's different though, but still. But still. Putting expertise. And then I need what? Oh, right, stretch. Okay, so like duration's down by 30%. Efficiency is up by 5%. Range is identical, and strength goes up by 20%. It's like an extra 160 damage on Mach Rush, so that's actually a pretty solid bit.
If I may say, operator, your chosen warframe suits you.
Ha, ha. I prefer Transient Fortitude at this point. First means I put down that, which now means... Okay. Well, if this is the base... Yeah, I prefer duration, honestly, for Gauss. That makes the redline buffs a lot better. I'd like to fit in a little more range, honestly, because even though it's like just 3.5 meters on the radius, added from 20 to 23.8, it's like... Still kind of feel that. Still kind of feel that. The cost is a pretty big chunk of damage. Yeah, if I'm willing to sacrifice sprint speed again, I could throw down power drift. Get me 264, which would be nice. Or I could even do cunning drift. Range, which gets me up to 184, which gives me 22 meters. At the cost of sprint speed. I think the line that sticks out the most is when an item in the foundry finishes, and he goes, "There's an item ready in the foundry for you, operator. Claim them now at your earliest convenience." So yeah, now it's just a question of sprint speed, I guess. Sprint speed over range. Or actually, what would happen if I did Power Drift and Augur Reach instead of Cunning Drift and Augur Secrets? Yeah, you have to be in your orbiter when something finishes in your foundry, otherwise you don't hear the line. So I may as well throw on something that, like, takes a minute to craft. Like these squad energy restores.
Foundry items ready to claim, operator.
No, I didn't say it that time. I guess I'll just wait in the foundry window, because I'm not sure why I didn't say anything at time when it finished.
Cephalon Orders has completed a blueprint. Check the foundry.
Again, another tame one. Interesting.
Foundry items ready to claim, operator. Cephalon Orders has completed a blueprint. Check the foundry. Operator, my foundry system has completed a build.
He's being awfully, operational today.
Cephalon Orders has completed a blueprint. Check the foundry.
There's config be the death machine rifle though. That's cool. Maybe even the nah, I think the Hellstrom's rocket launcher, but they have travel time. I tend to kill things before the rockets actually connect. At least for the little bit I used it for. Could try it though. Yeah.
Foundry items can be claimed, operator. Are you pleased?
But yes. Nice orb, but you're not saying the line.
Ordis has completed a foundry task. No, don't mention it.
Okay, I won't.
Operator, my foundry system has completed a build.
Oh, this is a grind I never thought I'd have.
Operator, my foundry has completed a new item. Does this please the operator? Cephalon Orders has completed a blueprint. Check the foundry.
Oh, plenty more things I can make, but this is just this is a lot of waiting. Alright, last attempt. And I see a connection dipping. Hopefully it's stays stable enough. Not as bad as Restream gets, mind you. It's not going down to 0, but it's not perfect.
Foundry items ready to claim, operator.
Well. Better luck next time. Let's double check. Death Cube. Okay. Interesting tile. Oh, this tile. I have never seen this tile in actuality. I've only seen it here in Sanctuary. Wait a minute, I can actually disable the alarms here. I won't, though. I want more enemies to kill. Surprise, no. Arcane. There's one. There is one. I don't know. I kind of want to throw it down a little bit more sprint speed, honestly. Help me navigate the map faster. Hi there, 0 bit rate. I saw you for a couple seconds. Oh, we have a Mirage. Okay. Yeah, that... Yeah, I kind of just need to find the Mirage and stay kind of close, but I want Infinity.
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
Bloody fuck is doing so much damage? Somebody get goddamn rad procced. But at the same time, what will cause the rad proc? Yeah, 14k, because we got some new frame in here. It's good. It's good. It's good. Hopefully they stay to 8, though. I assume they would be if they actually brought a nuke frame to ESO. Otherwise it'd be an ESO, I suppose. I shoot out the laser. Sorry, the disco ball. Disco ball of terror. And 4. Okay. And just pop that one there. What? See, I personally plan on using Mirage, which is what's killing everything right now with all these little balls. Little glowing balls, tetrahedrons, or whatever the heck they are. Dodecahedrons? I'm not sure how many sides they have. Polygons. Killing with polygons. But yeah, plan to use that Mirage for a different focus school. Because the optimal way of building Mirage is super energy inefficient. Like, oh my god.
You, however, do not enjoy the protections of synthesis. For you, failure has real-life consequences.
Yeah. Alright, so to explain it properly, what that thing does, the ability is it just places down that little, description calls it a jewel, and that lures enemies towards it. Like, gives them an irresistible greed for the jewel. And then, depending on whether you place the jewel in either light or shadow, if you place it in light, it'll explode when they get near. And if you place it in shadow, it'll flashbang. Now, none of that involves actually killing them, except for maybe the explosion part, but it's a pretty weak explosion. So the actual explosion, actual death part, comes from an augment called Explosive Legerdemain, which is it converts that jewel so that it now has additional radius. So all pickups, like all drops, like ammo, health, energy pickups, not regular loot, just like the resource restored kind of drops, converts all those drops into mines within a certain radius of the jewel. So basically have your team kill a bunch of stuff. So there's a lot of drops on the ground, a lot of ammo and whatnot, because there just tends to be. And then you pop a jewel, and everything dies. And then when the new enemies spawn, guess what? They spawn inside the mines, so they instantly blow up and die. And then because they're enemies, they also drop more ammo, which is converted into more mines. And it becomes self-sustaining. The thing is, though, you have to like max strength and max range in order to be sure you actually wipe out the entire map every single second, which means you're going negative efficiency and negative duration, so that thing's up for like 3 seconds, and it costs like 3 times as much as it normally would. It's just very energy intensive to do the build. Which is why I'm gonna do it with Zeneric. Oh, fuck you, host. But why I'm gonna do it with Zeneric, because Zeneric has Energizing Dash to, like, you know, give themselves energy. Now, you see, because of that, I'm surprised that, like, my heat thing stayed on, but, like, my red line and everything else is fucking gone. And the timer was still counting down for this goddamn affinity multiplier. So we got jacked fucking shit for it. Again, another reminder. If you're host in ESO, do not fucking leave until you're like at zone 8 or something. You're going to piss off everybody else. Oh, and my drone is just despawned too because of that, so yeah, extra fuck you, huh? If you're wondering how to tell if you're host, if you go into your options and you turn on the FPS counter, it'll bring up that entire black bar. It's not just FPS, despite the name. Which tells you, you know, like, the amount of milliseconds it takes for your graphics card to put out the next each frame, as well as RAM usage, and most importantly, your ping. And the thing is, if you're host, it doesn't show any ping. Like right now, I'm host, because I don't see a ping number there. Anywho, that's how you tell. At least in the middle of a match. Outside of it, like if you're in an orbiter, only the host can actually change the parties, like whether they're public or invite only or whatever else. Sweet. Energize off the first orb. Anywho, my orb dying means two inconveniences. One, I don't have anything noisy to draw them to me. See, like, this guy just doesn't even fucking recognize my existence because my fucking drone isn't here to murderize everything. And two, the drone has vacuum, so I actually have like a longer range for pickups. Like, frick, man. I should actually give you those mods if I can, when we have time. Yeah. I'd say for like a good number of things, I'd say for other stuff like survival, cause, you know, you have your energy reserves, it's annoying, but it tends to not screw you over that royally. If there's a host migration. Like, as long as you don't leave, say, like, during a demo spawn disruption, I think you'll be fine. Annoyance, but nothing too critical. It's like in Sanctuary Onslaught, though, because your energy gets reset every wave. So we don't have, like, a huge stockpile of energy to pull on if our buffs get removed from the host migration. So it really fucks over these runs. I'm kind of surprised I'm still like 80% right now. Yeah, I'm still going to try and go to 8. Always will. It could also be good practice to, like, you know, just type in text, like, how long we going for, or just to say how long you intend to go for. Because that, I'd say, like, maybe about half the players... Oh, I hit my daily focus cap. Cool. Only have 4 about efficiency then. But, like, about half the players are like, alright, I'll match you, and we'll leave then. There's another part that's just like, fuck it, I'm leaving when I'm leaving. But they're the less common bunch. I don't do it that much because, like, I'm on controller and we gotta go fast because I gotta get that affinity. It takes time to type. Time I do not want to spend. I do kind of miss the sprint speed, not gonna lie. It's not like I'm playing the goddamn combat music. Yeah, you should barely be able to hear the music, because I can barely hear it. But it's not the fucking combat music, that's just, like, how goddamn silent this rampage is. Still technically in stealth. Seriously, no energy orbs? I'm really surprised there's been no energy orbs. Some of them even going on alert, too. Jesus. Yeah, that... It says dead for Death Cube, so maybe he didn't despawn, but actually died, but I have a bit of a hard time believing that, because he has primed regen on him, so he has 3 lives, where he gets like 12 seconds of invulnerability between each life. A really hard time thinking that he got blown up 3 times, though. I guess there's a chance it could have happened. Because he was the only one making noise between us two.
New data
Yeah, my energy's reset to 100.
Go further. I require more efficiency. The specimens no longer interest me. It is you I study.
There's an energize. Also, I don't know how much money you have as a high schooler. I guess probably not much. But, like, I'll bring this up. I won't hand it out for free because it's both incredibly rare and I want to get plat since I don't have money to spend myself on this game. But I will set stuff aside if there's something that I'm selling and you want to buy it later. I am totally willing to do that. I bring that up because I did farm out a spare max rank arcane energize, which is what's keeping my energy levels like at high levels. The thing is, though, it costs... The price I'm waiting for is like 1,500 plat, which is a couple hundred US dollars, I think. Maybe it's 500 if we like take out the bulk discount buying plat. Well, I'm out of energy. That's not good. I think the current market price is like 850 or something. It's like around 900, maybe getting close to 1,000. Because the price really tanked during the event because it was a lot easier to get them. So I'm like, I have mine like hidden right now in my listing because I'm waiting for the price to go back up. And since I've mentioned that, that kind of feels a little bad if I have you buy it at full 1,500 if you want to. So, I don't know. On the one hand, I'm going to need plat, and that's one of the big sellers I've been waiting on. Big long hauls. But on the other hand, you really want Arcane Energize because it's a really amazing thing to have. It's hard to live without it. I'll say that. I don't know. Depends, I guess, if you can get like 1,000 plat or something. %. Oh yeah, I'll probably still be sitting on it for a few months more because prices are very slow. Where the fuck is that healer? Ah, zone. Oh no. Yes. Yes, you do. Also, what the hell's draining my energy all the goddamn time? I might not clear Zone 8, and that's a real shame because that's when like one of the rewards drops, and I don't want that. Don't want that. But it is what it is. Whatever happens. It's not even playing the alert music. What the fuck? Why the hell do I have 0 energy though? What the fuck is draining it? Fighting corrupted, right? This isn't infested or Grenier, this is corrupted. Why did I get Oxium? There shouldn't be any drops here. Oh gosh. No energy drops at all. I cannot increase my killing potential like this on no energy. Damn it.
Hunter, you exceed expectations. You are far more exciting and complex than any specimen in my sanctuary.
Oh, I can do a loop. Oh, sweet. Can rank that up. So I'm using Naramon because increase XP from melee kills. That'll help with focus farming.
If I may say, operator, your chosen warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Okay, I'll give it one more try. Gear I could... Ah, yes. Squad ammo restore.
Cephalon Orders has completed a blueprint. Check
Ah,
the foundry.
no dice. Oh. Thanks for watching. You have fun in Warframe, Smith.
All accounted for.
I'm still amazed by the fact that he can